that too much? No, get it, girl. Bestie therapy.
Hey, welcome to Bestie Therapy, where we talk about all the therapy going on in all of our lives. I'm Persephone, and I'm Riles. Time to spill the tea, because I'm apparently both of us again. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone, that we are not together. Last week, Persephone scratched her eye and was having issues with her eye. And I was so busy. I was like, do you know what? Let's just skip for this week, you know? And then this week, oh, I was not feeling it. I'm feeling a lot better now. But, yeah, so I started Erebus. My voice was absolutely shot. And then I pushed myself to LOL exhaustion, which is today's episode, actually. So I think it's also like the weather, but also I was so tired because I wasn't giving myself a break. So I got sick. It's happening. So, yes, I'm a lot better now. Did I rest? Not really. Is that a good thing? Probably not. Not even probably. No, it's not good. It is not good at all. I gave myself, after work Tuesday, I gave myself the night to rest, and then Wednesday, I had so much. I didn't have to work at the office today or Wednesday. Um, and I literally worked from like 10:30 to 7:30 p.m. on music video stuff. And should I given myself a break? Yeah, I probably should have. Did I? No. And then today I was finishing the music video and I had rehearsal. So, and now I'm doing this. LOL. I should rest a little bit more than I do, but it's fine. I'm going to the Renaissance Festival this weekend, so I'm excited about that. I will be totally fine to go. Do not worry. Your little head. I made sure to be taking that I was taking lots and lots and lots of medicine. Okay, I said lots a lot. The appropriate amount. Don't worry. The appropriate amount. Um, so life updates. I guess I pretty much did just give life updates. I don't think there's really, yeah, Renaissance this weekend. Oh, I'm gonna be a sun fairy. It's gonna be so cool. I got this like sun headband and it has fairy lights in it. I am pretty stoked. I am not gonna lie to you. I am very stoked about it. I have this cute yellow Renaissance dressy thing. Yeah, I am really stoked. Rehearsal went well tonight, and I was rehearsing for a couple show. Well, not a couple. A show this week. Those went well. I have to be like sexy, and I'm not flirty at all. I'm giving it a go. You know, I'm getting better. I'm really trying. But, my director says it's getting better every time. So that is what we're here for. I actually need to sit down and do some more character work on my own because I haven't had much of a chance to do that. And that is not like me. But I've been really busy. Not an excuse, but I'm using it as an excuse. LOL. So yeah, I gotta be sexy. I mean, I can do that. I can totally do that. I just get so like, laughy. I get really laughy. Cuz I'm not that type of person. I'm sure deep down there's a part of me that is cuz I can be flirty with my friends and be like, "Oh my god." But like see, like right now I'm even laughing and it's probably worse cuz I'm by myself. So if anyone were to come down here right now and be like, what are you saying?" I'd be like, nothing. It's fine." So yeah, that happened this weekend. Yeah, I started Erebus, jumping around like a maniac, the huge. Oh, we went to Detroit Detroit. And for my parents' anniversary, we went on one of those like tiki boat things. And the guy that was our leader, I don't know, that's not the right word, but he was like our like, the one who was driving us through. You could see him on Jimmy Fallon because Jimmy Fallon was in Detroit, and he was in the background on like one of the tiki boats. So it was really cool. That was fun. So that's my life updates as of right now. Yeah. Stay tuned for Sunday. A trailer releases. What? Yeah, you heard correctly. A trailer releases. So be ready at 12 o'clock p.m. I'm going to have to stop my activities at the Renaissance Festival and, make sure it's posted everywhere because that's what I do. Cool. So today's subject is about how do you deal with exhaustion. Thank you, good old friends. You know who you are. I'm going to say it. I'm sure you're okay with it. My bestie Sophie, she gave us a couple of topic conversations, and good old shout out to Sophie. Hi, thanks for listening all the time. We love you so very much. I know I'm saying that as a Valley girl, but like I'm actually serious. We love you. So like I said, we are going to be talking about how to combat exhaustion. So the thing is, I I deal with it really badly. The thing is I just don't deal with it. I just sleep. People are talking about how they take naps and whatnot, and I'm over here going, you sleep during the day? Oh boy, if you see me sleeping during the day, it means I'm one, really tired, or two, sick. Which neither are good. Like I said, I pushed myself to that limit this week. Literally have pushed myself to that limit this week. To the point of, wow, I feel like crap. I feel like garbage. So if anyone knows how to, treat exhaustion really well, please tell me. So I guess I will talk from my perspective of why I don't deal with it the way I should, and I should realize that it's very unhealthy. I do get like a fair amount of sleep at night though. I get like between 6 to 8 hours, which I think is like the usual. Like that's like the normal. I think 8 hours is like the most you want. But yeah, I will get like I'll probably get 6 hours a night, like let's be real. But like 6 to 8 hours. So I would say the best way to kind of combat it, from my experience, is to let yourself relax your mind. How do you do that? Now, you don't want to ask me that because my mind is never relaxed. How I've gotten my mind to relax is by playing video games, ironically, or watching a movie. I know a lot of people read. I need to do better about reading. I don't read as much as I should, which is ironic because I write. So, but I am constantly reading the writing I'm doing. Wow, that's a tongue twister. Reading the writing I'm doing. Reading the writing I'm doing. Yeah, so I know a lot of people do that. I've actually done meditating before, which once again, I kind of need to get back on that rope. I did a meditation last night, you guys. 5-minute meditation outside under the stars. I'm not even kidding you. I did this. That was nice. I won't be doing that tonight because it rained and I'm not going to get my pants wet. One of these days, meditating in the rain would actually be really like satisfying. Let's put that into perspective. Meditating in the rain. Okay, I'm like all for that. Okay, I think we should get a movement. Let's all meditate in the rain. What should we call it? Waterfall. No, that's like so basic. Okay, I'll come up with a name later because I will be sitting here for like minutes doing that. So, meditating in the rain. Ah. Um, I will play, but like I said, how I relax is playing video games. And it's not like, you know, gun games or anything. Like, excuse me. Like Call of Duty or Fortnite. Like I don't really play those games. Um, I usually play Pokemon. I know we've had this combo before, but I like to catch the shinies. But I was really late to the game and I just downloaded the DLC to Sword and Shield because I did not do that. And I was like, "Oh, I should." I don't know why I haven't, so I totally did. And I was just at the armor place, I think the armor island or whatever, with the dojo. I'm pretty sure that's the armor one. And the guy's name is Master Mustard. And let me tell you, I laughed. I thought that was hilarious. I thought that was so funny. And that is literally besides the part. And I don't know. Going back to the topic, I usually like to decompress with that type of entertainment because I don't do that during the day at all. Like not even at 6 p.m. I used to. Maybe like even like a year ago, I would like come home from work or something and play games, but now that like I'm really like focused and I'm really driven. Not saying it wasn't driven before, but it's like even more right now. I'm just like really, really driven right now. Um, I play like at 9 o'clock p.m., which once again, probably not good. I probably should just be going to bed. But that's where exhaustion comes in. So let me talk about where my exhaustion kind of comes from. So I will be honest, I am a very impatient person. Really, 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 really impatient. I have a fear that I'm running out of time. And I mean, we all are essentially, but like that I'll never get things completed in the time that I need to. And so I pile up. Like I have, like even right now, and I've had to take a break on things. You've heard I've been writing a musical movie. I've been doing the music video, and now I have two other music videos that I'm working on right now. I am writing a book, and oh my gosh, what else am I doing? Oh, I'm writing a short film with my brother. I'm animating. I actually have to start working on it. Me and Lucas's short film. We got done filming and he's editing right now. He sent me some clips over and I'm going to be animating a little fly. Have to get on that. So, yeah, so that and then there was another short film I don't even think it was going to be a short film. I think it's going to be a feature-length film that I started writing a few months ago, but then I had to stop because I'm like this is not going to happen like right away because I have this and this to complete. And so my exhaustion comes from all of the stuff that's racing in my head going, well, what if you don't get this done and this done and this done and this done? I'm also like writing lyrics to more songs. And I've started writing music to some songs. But once again, I had to take a pause on that because I'm like, okay, I need to finish the stuff for my first album, like, or majority of it first before I even start thinking about the second one. Um, and then on top of like the theater that I do and then, you know, working and all of that stuff. So I pile so much on me because, oh, and a social life. Let's not forget the social life. It seems like I barely have time for a social life because of all of the stuff that I'm doing. Um, I get so exhausted because of my own fear that I forget to live a little bit. Um, which isn't good. I forget that like there's more to life than just all of this, even though this is my life. And yeah, that's why I'm really excited about this weekend. I'll just get to be camping and going to be at the festival. Like I'm really excited for that. I don't really do that stuff a lot for I don't do a lot of that for myself, but I'm usually rehearsing or working on stuff and how am I supposed to get more stories or whatnot if I'm not living life too? And more songs if I'm not living life. So I got to remember that that I do have time. Even though I am aging, it is natural. Like, we are all aging, and things are going to happen when things are going to happen. And that's where the exhaustion comes from, is because I'm just so impatient. Like, like I said, I don't take naps. I probably should once in a while, but I don't. And if you see me taking a nap, you know I'm tired. You know I'm like really, really tired. So if you have tips for me, actually, here I am supposed to be giving tips for you, but reality is I am the wrong person to be asking about how you combat exhaustion, because I don't. I just pretend it doesn't exist until I can't pretend anymore, which is not good, especially for your health. And that's what led me to burnout over the summer. I would have anxiety literally like every day, which is not good. Not good at all. Recently I've been having not full on anxiety, but I've been having like the feeling of it and like the start of it, and I would have to like breathe and whatnot. Once again, in the past 2 weeks, I think I've like rest time that I've given myself has probably been like, I don't know, besides sleeping, I would say like, I don't know, 10 to 15 hours. So think of it like one day is like 5 hours, another day is like 6, and then like Tuesday I like spent like 4 hours. So it was like around that time in the past like 2 weeks. That's not good. I should, besides sleeping, like I said, this is besides sleeping. I don't know, is that normal? Maybe 15 hours of like rest time in the span of 2 weeks isn't bad. Am I delusional? Oh. Is that good? Is it? I have no idea. I don't know. I've been working on so many things that I need to get done. Just, kind of the reality for me right now. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I honestly mean that. I love being busy. It's really hard for me to sit down and do nothing. I can't do that. And when I sit down and do nothing, I go, oh my God, I should be doing this and this and this and this. That's my timer. I'm sorry. Because I know I'll talk and talk and talk. It's me, Donald Duck. That's really funny. I forgot that was my timer that goes off. So you're going to be getting a little snippet of that. My insanity. So if maybe someone should give me tips. Maybe I'm being dramatic. Maybe 5 hours here and then 6 hours here and then another 4 hours in the span of 2 weeks is normal. Probably is normal. I just don't combat it well. I just push it until I get, it gets to the point of like, blah. So yeah, I'm within the span of 2 weeks, 10 to 15 hours probably of like total rest time, of just like doing nothing, but like also not doing any, like this is once again playing video games. And I did actually read a week ago. I was reading a play. Got halfway through it. It's because I had to though. Yeah, it's good. I don't remember the title right now. I had to look that up. But yeah, at least I sleep through the night. I'm really good about sleeping through the night. I really am good at that. Once I fall asleep, you won't wake me up until it's morning. You just won't. So that's how I combat exhaustion. I just push it away. Whoa, yeah. So thank you for listening. Wow, what just happened there? Thank you for listening to my section of this episode. Purr, my lovely purr. What do you have to say on exhaustion and combating all of its struggles?
Okay, y'all. Don't be mad at us. Please don't be mad at us. So, welcome to Bestie Therapy. So, obviously, we're separated again today. Not, oh gosh. I know we keep on saying that, like, hey, don't worry, we'll be together next week. We're so sorry. Like, okay. The week before, okay, so we didn't record last week because I had like scratched my eye and it was like really bad, and like I had to I like really honestly like couldn't see, and like had to like work with a beat up eye. It was not okay. And I was like, Riley, I really can't, like I'm going through it this week with my eye. And she's like, no problem, we can like not, we don't need to record. And so and then this week Riley's sick. So like it's just we're literally trying, guys. We are so sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I just like I feel so bad. So I'm so sorry again. But yeah, again we're separated this week, but that's okay. But we're doing we're living our best life. Speaking about life, welcome again. I don't think I ever said welcome to best therapy. Maybe I did. I don't know. It's whatever. But let's talk about life updates. So this week has like these past few weeks, like this past month has really been like a wake up call for me. I realized that, how do I say this? Like I always know we have to do the work, and we talk about doing the work a lot on this podcast, but it like clicked to me that no one in my life is going to save me. No one is going to get me through my ish. No one is going to help me out except for me. And I was like, dang, like I knew that, but just like actually living through it and realizing like, hey, no one, it sucks to say, but how do I say this? Like with love and care, like, yes, there are people who are like always going to have your back in life, you know, like friends and stuff like that, but no one is going to get you through life except for yourself. And I think that was so hard for me to actually accept, because in my mind it was like, well, if people are going to be your lives, then they should be able to like help you all the time, and like, well, if you're in a problem, then someone always has help. And I think that's just like with society and like growing up and stuff like that, it's like, oh, you always have to help people. So I was like, okay, if it like I have to help people, and then they have to help me, and yes, they can help you, but they can't save you. And it's just like you're the only person that can be your own superhero. Like that's the thought that clicked in my mind. I'm like, okay, wow, okay, so I actually have to do this ish. Like it is my job and my job alone. And like part of me knew that, but part of me didn't want to accept that. And now I'm just accepting that and literally doing the work. I'm like, okay, if I want to survive, if I literally want to like be a human being and be successful and just like be alive and all that stuff, like I have to do the work and stuff. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. So that's like just been what's going on in my mind these past few weeks, and it's exciting because it's like I'm opening up a new chapter of my life, and I have no clue what it's going to look like, but I'm excited. But I was always afraid to do the work or try to do things or even try to grow my life, because I have this fear of failure, or like this like internal thought like, oh, I'm going to fail anyways, so why even try? And I'm like, it's the fear of failure is so huge. Like I know that a lot of people who can just get through by life and are have their head on straight and are just like great at being successful in life, and that is amazing. But some people aren't or haven't learned to be like that, and that's unfortunately me. And I never thought I could be successful or anything like that. And I there's still that fear, like that voice is still sometimes in my head, but I know it's a lie. So I'm like trying my best and like going after what I want, and I don't know, I'm going to invest in myself, and that's what this whole next chapter of life is about, and I'm excited for that. So that's just been what's been going on these past few weeks for me. And I really, the only way I know how to handle it is like I have to take action. I have to do the work. I watched just one video the other day where it was like, basically it was talking about like manifestation, but it was basically talking about you need to believe it, you need to think it, like think how you're gonna like get to it, like believe that you can do it, think how you're going to like accomplish it, but also just like act on your on actually doing it. And so I'm like, okay, I realize I'm a person who doesn't, I won't try things that I know that I can't do or believe that I can't do. So I'm like, okay, how do I believe that I can do this one thing, or how do I have the confidence that like, oh, I can do this, I'll be successful, and just do it. So I think just I one thing was like having your sorry, I'm not the best speaker. I'm sorry about that. But it was like, you know what your initial goal is, and sometimes like that might be hard to think about to actually achieve it. So make that goal smaller, and then once you achieve that small goal, make the goal bigger until you eventually reach your big main goal. So I think that's how I'm gonna start it out and just see what happens. But it's this new journey, this new like door is scary, but I'm excited to open it and just go through this path and go on it and just see what life has to offer. Also, I guess since we're still technically talking about like life updates, I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared because a lot of things are going on in America, and me and Riley said we wouldn't talk about politics on this podcast, so just like when we first started, so we're gonna respect that. But if you are scared, so am I. So just don't feel like you're alone. Please talk to us if you want, but we love you and we support you, and we will get through this. No matter what happens, we will get through this. But yeah, again, we love you guys, and just want to tell you guys that. But I'm not going to get into everything that's happening, but everything's happening has been like has been affecting girls' mental health, because it's just like, what do you do? I don't know what to do. But I'm just trying to like I'm just literally trying to survive day by day, and pay my bills and all that jazz, and survive and go to work and all that stuff. So just like, I don't like how you even handle what's going on. Like it's a lot is what I'm saying. So yeah. if you're feeling it, we feel ya. Like, how do you juggle life and everything that's on the apps, like on TikTok or the news or whatever? So we understand, girly. we're feeling the same, but hopefully the show can be a little escape for you guys, because that's why we made it, to have a little escape and just learn from life. So that's what we're doing today. Sorry, I've been yapping. My word. But let's finally get into the topic, which is basically how to deal with exhaustion. So we all get exhausted girl, let me tell you, I am the queen of exhaustion, baby. I always said I wouldn't be the person who just loves to lay in bed and just like vegetate, but y'all, I wasn't like, no, because so like in our family, like we're definitely a couch family, so that's like how it started me. I wouldn't be on the couch just like after work, just like watching TV and just like chilling. I wouldn't do that because I would always need to be working, and now I'm a chill girl. I'm like, okay, probably on too much occasion now. I'm like, girl, we can't be chilling all the time. But no, I definitely understand the exhaustion thing, because it's like we wake up, we go to work, we all stuff, blah blah blah. We have families to deal with, life to deal with, children, whatever it may be. And it's like, life is exhausting. But I heard this thing like, it's never going to be the right time. You're never going to have time. You're never going to feel like doing it. So how about you just force the time and force yourself doing it until it becomes like a habit. And I'm like, okay, I was like, can I do that? Can I do that? But I don't know, for me personally, it was like, if I'm not going to do something if I don't feel the enjoyment or fun in it. So I like things that I don't want to do, I like make it fun. So sorry, we're talking about exhaustion. I kind of went on off track, but basically what I'm saying is, girl, I went through so many points. Okay, I have what I'm writing down, and I'm like, okay, let me talk about this point, this point, this point. But like, my brain just like skipped to a point automatically. So sorry about that. But let's talk about how exhaustion feels, and then we're just gonna go from there. So for me, exhaustion, like I just feel like drained of energy, can't do anything, just want to stay in my bed. That's why I went on a bed tangent. Okay. But like I just want to like just rot in my bed and just not do anything and not be around anyone. Which is in some cases good. Like sometimes like when you are exhausted you should not be around people because you know like if you are your attitude's gonna get way worse and you're gonna treat that person probably not the nicest, especially when you just wanna be alone and sleep or just relax. So um that like the exhaustion just feels like draining energy. So in order to combat that, I would say like first of all, do if you need to, like isolate yourself. Like just be away from people, whatever it may be. Not like all the time, but if you know like you have a social battery and your social battery is not up to par with being around people, then just like be alone if you can. Like just get your energy, like rejuvenate your energy just by being with yourself. And that's what I do sometimes, probably too much, but I like to like be away from people sometimes. And like it even happens with my besties. Like me and Riley, we love each other, but sometimes we're like, hey, like if we can't be around people, like or it's like one of us wants to hang out and like we just like really can't, like we'll text each other, like I told Riley to like I can't be around, like I'm just like exhausted right now, I can't be around anyone right now, I love you, I just need to be by myself. And so like and she's like understood that and respected that, so like that's very nice. So just find friends, like have friends. I would say like low key have friends for different situations in your life. Like obviously we have that hyper friend that we just want to party and hang out with and be around with. And, like if you knew me in college, there was me. But sometimes we need friends who are chill. So like thankfully me and Riley are both we love being both. We are both because like sometimes we like to have party and have fun, but also sometimes we like just be chill. And like as we're getting older, low key is kind of getting more of a chill vibe. So which is kind of interesting to see. But like hey like sorry, but what I'm saying is like isolate yourself from people if you really need to be away from others. But also like I like to isolate myself from my phone or like social media because low key like these past 2 weeks I've been exhausted, and a part of it my exhaustion was going on social media and just seeing what's going on like on media and everything and on the news, and it's just like you know what, that's drained my energy. Maybe I shouldn't be watching this right now. Like it's good to be informed, but my I would say my how do you say this, blah, blah, blah. My spirit is being drained, so this is not okay. So sometimes I'll like put my phone away or turn my phone off or just not go into apps and or just like put on a TV show that I know I won't get distracted from and just watch that by myself or whatever. And some that is very sometimes nice. Just like you don't have to think about anything, you can just relax. Or even finding a good book, that's great. Those are good too. It's nice and quiet, you know. But also, sometimes, another thing that I do is like, let's say I wake up and like I'm immediately exhausted. Because sometimes that happens. Like you wake up and you're just like, I don't want to do anything today. I realize that sometimes it's just that first step, and then that you need to take in the beginning of the day, and then your whole day you'll be on the go, you'll be set, you'll be moving, you'll have that energy. So I would say like sometimes honestly that first step looks like just me moving my body, like physically just like getting out of bed, turning on a good song, and just like dancing for the first 5 minutes of my day, and that'll set my energy up and set my day and get me going so I can do everything I need to do that day. So I would say like just like in first morning, like have a little dance party with yourself, like celebrate you, celebrate life, celebrate you woke up, celebrate a new song, like a new Tate McRae song or something that comes on, just like have fun for like the first 5 minutes of your day, because like why not? We all know bad stuff is going to happen throughout the day. Crap is going to get thrown at us every day. Might as well enjoy the first 5 minutes at least. And then just be ready. Like when that crap comes, you'll be in a better mood. Be like, okay, whatever. I'm still good. I'm still me. Let's do this ish. Let's handle whatever thing is going to be thrown our way. So, needless to say, the second thing I would do, like, it's just like, or whatever, just move your body. That can be like dancing. That can be taking a walk. I know everyone's like body energy movement is different. Some people like to take walks. Some people like to run. I'm a dancer. I love to dance. So that fun. Even like yoga or just like hugging yourself and like whatever may. Sometimes it can be like waking up and making your bed for the for like as soon as you get up, make your bed, because that's something that you can just accomplish, and it'll like change the psychology of your brain. Like you feel like you, how do I say it? It's like you feel like you accomplished something in the beginning of the day, and that like gives you fire for to accomplish things for the rest of your day. So that can help too. Sorry guys, I'm not the best speaker, but whatever. Also, another thing you do is just do something that rejuvenates you. We talked about like moving your body and dancing, and even just like being away from people, but like also do something that's fun for you. That can be watching anime, like we said, or reading a book, or it can either just like, if you don't know, try just like keep on trying some stuff until you feel like you're having fun, like you're a kid again. I know some people like to paint, like Riley and I, like Riley loves to paint. That girl is great at it. I'm like, you go girl, mommy. I just called Riley mommy. We're not gonna, what, Riley, if you hear this, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I was just speaking. Let me stop. But whatever, like find a hobby is what I'm saying. Do whatever makes you feel like you're 5 and having fun again, like you're on the playground in recess, you know, like do something where you don't even have to think about it or act. That can be creating something, that can just be like that can be just like having your mind vegetate, like not in a bad way, but just like going on YouTube and watching your favorite YouTuber, like that can be that. Just do something. Or, and yes, YouTube I would say is a hobby. I know like some people are like, yeah, but like if that's what you do most of the day, then like, and you're having fun with it, then you know, I would say it's a hobby. It's part of what makes you know. It's something you like to do. That rhymes. Like Winnie the Pooh. Okay, I need help. But but I would say just find something that helps rejuvenate your energy and just makes you feel like not drained and a little bit, you know, full. Yeah, makes your soul full is what I'm saying. Another thing is, let's say if you're more of an anxious person and you feel exhausted but you're starting to worry a lot, probably find something that you can do that's more chill. And I would say, like, for me, that is putting on, like, for me it's putting on like a candle in the bathroom, some LED lights or whatever, with my speaker, turn the lights off, like turn to like the big lights off, and have just like a little like nighttime shower. And that like that it's so relaxing, so chill, so calm, that it rejuvenates me while I'm stressed out. Like it calms me down, but also gives me energy. And that's just like, oh, that's so nice. It's so nice. It helps me connect with my soul and my spirit. And I think that's something we all should do, whatever that may look like. So I would say just connect with like you like connect with your heart and just do something chill, like something that will just like zen you out. And even if it's nothing, you don't have to do anything spiritual or whatever. Like if that's not your vibe, that's not your vibe, then don't do it. But like that, it can just be like going out and relaxing in the sun. Or I don't even know what people do. Like I tried to take a walk when I was like very like stressed out, and walks don't really work for me just because I just get distracted. I think walks with other people would probably help me more. But okay, sorry. I'm sure I have. Like my attention span is not the best, so whatever. But whatever that chill thing may be for you, but the showers are very helpful. And I like lighting candles are so chill for me. So I would say even candles are fun. Okay, I'm talking a lot. I'm going off. I'm sorry, guys. We're just on one today, and that's okay. But whatever the chill thing may look for you, do that. And then the last thing I can do or say is like, I would say change your environment. Because your environment, it reflects like, I want to say like 60% or 70% of your life, basically. So if your environment, let's say it's not the cleanest, and that's okay. It happens to all of us, like, you know, so it can like be a symbol that our life is low key kind of in a mess too. So let's say, like when you first wake up and you just see a mess, your mood is already like brought down. Like, oh great, now I gotta clean this mess. You know, so probably like one thing that I was reading and like looking into it, and like exercise, like it's like prepare yourself for the day before. So what I'm saying is, let's say your room is a mess, clean that mess up before you go to bed. That when you wake up, you aren't already exhausted. That's like, oh, I have to like clean this mess, and you know you're gonna be exhausted. You know, like your mood just automatically goes down. You're low key kind of spiritually and internally and outwardly exhausted. You know, so I would say try to like change your environment, get out somewhere. Like if you don't feel like handling the mess, if wherever you are, or if you're the environment you're in is like not okay or chaotic, go out somewhere. Um, Change the environment where you're not stressed out. For me, I like parks because I don't need to be near people that much. Like I can just find a nice little bench and like draw or do whatever I want or read. Um, or like a nice little secluded like nature area where there's like no people around, hardly anyone. Even like community centers, like something that just makes you feel alive. You can go to a nice quiet museum and just be in the atmosphere and just do your work or whatever. Like those are nice too. So just change your environment, whether that be a cafe or whatever. And sometimes that helps you not feel as drained, exhausted. Because sometimes your own home can exhaust you because there's so much to do at home. You know, some people work from home, so I can only imagine that, like how that affects someone's like psyche. And just like as soon as you get off work, no, you don't have to drive home, but like you're still at home, and that can like still stress you out because you work there too, and you're probably still thinking about work because you have your laptop out or whatever it may be. So I would say try to like just distance yourself from your environment, and whatever that may be. If the environment is not the on par of, if the environment is making you exhausted, but I would just distance yourself from environment and just try to change your mind and focus on something else, because once you change your environment, it's not right in front of you or whatever it's making you exhausting, can just like help you brighten up a little bit and just focus on other things and, you know, get your head on straight again. So yeah, I'm sorry that this episode was a little all over the place. My bad. But hopefully next week we're together. I ain't gonna make any promises, baby. But hopefully. But again, email is bestietherapy@gmail.com. TikTok is bestietherapy1. And message us if you guys want to. Again, just thank you guys so much for listening, and we do love you guys, and we're going to try to get together as best as we can. But remember to embrace the rain and be the sunshine. Bye.